Oh, and me and my best friend growing up, from the time I was probably 6, 7, 8 years old to I was probably 13, his name was Johnny Kirby. We hunted lions and tigers and everything else, just to say, but mostly we hunted rabbits and possums. But we used to love to go up to this place where there's just a whole bunch of wild cats. I mean, they was wild. They'd just tear you apart. But anyway, we was digging to get this cat out of this hole. We knew he went in there because we seen him go in there. So these Domino and Duffy was my dogs. Duffy was a Cocker Spaniel. Paul and I saved up our war bonds during World War II and give $50 for him. That was a lot of money back then.
Oh my gosh.
And Domino was a little rat dog that my Mama and Papa had got, but he wouldn't stay with them. He'd come stay with us because there's always a lot of excitement. But anyway, we was digging this cat out of this hole, and about the time I got him out, here come this cat running out. Well, as soon as he came running out of that hole, I stood up. Well, the cat run right up my leg, right up my body, and got right on top of my head because these dogs was barking and everything, and he had no place to go except on top of my head. And I had a heck of a time getting him off the top of my head. Finally, I got him off there and threw him on the ground. And he flew back in that hole, and Johnny said, "Let's get him." I said, "I've had all that cat I want." Yeah. Duffy. Domino was a rat dog. He was black and white, real pretty, with a long tail. He was a full bred too, and Duffy was too, but Duffy was a Cocker Spaniel. And one morning, somebody knocked on the door and said, "Do you guys have a black Cocker Spaniel?" I said, "Yeah." "Well, he's been run over on 289. He's laying out there froze. He's stiff. He's dead. It was real cold that night, and come a light rain and froze." So Daddy and Paul and I went over to get him off the highway, but he was laying beside the highway. My dad picked him up, and when he picked him up, his legs didn't move or anything. He just was stiff. So we took him home, and my dad got a shovel, and we was going to bury him in the backyard. And my dad looked, and he said, "Look, his stomach's moving. He's breathing." So my dad went and got Dr. Lewis. He was a veterinary. We had all kinds of doctors in Salina. It's a little town, but had everything. So he went and got Dr. Lewis, was a veterinarian, and he came down, and he thought him out and everything, and he said, he says, "I can save him, but he's got a bad broken leg. We're going to have to take his leg off." So, three-legged dog's better than nothing. So he took his leg off, and danged if he didn't get up and live for about 2 or 3 years, run around there on 3 legs, just good as gold.